And here's Richard. All right, good. Just give him a second to get his video going. There we go. Okay, let's start rolling. Up and down the fingers. Oh, I don't think I started to record. Let me get back to that. And down into the palm, I guess I did. And the pads of the pinky and the thumb down to the wrists, up to the knuckles and across. And the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger and thumb. Ring. Pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. Let's toss it up in the air or bounce it on the ground. Whoa. 3, 2, 1. Put the ball on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot. Press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles. Press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Release, reassess. Repeat 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Wiggle the toes. Press. Raise and separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Release. Reassess. Get the ball out of the way. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1. Center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather starlight. And center. Gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Slap the opposite heel. And slap it behind you. And then a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. Okay, it's McGill 3 + 1. No squats. I think that's what I'll do. Whatever you do, be safe. And we'll do some band work after class. Gonna get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 20, and 30, take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, hands up, on your toes if possible. And come on down and bend back if you can. Come back to center, drop one hand, bend that way. Go the other way. Interlace the fingers, drop the hands to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back. Raise the hands up and squeeze the shoulders together. And a little higher. And then come down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. And then extend the arms and rotate. And go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring one arm across, press in. Then the other arm. First arm behind the back, press down and in. Then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulders together. Release, squeeze. Release, squeeze. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then bring your fists to your forehead and elbows forward and back. Come on down, rotate at the neck. Go the other way. nod, and go ear to shoulder. Tuck in the chin. Look in one direction, drop the chin to the collarbone. Look up. Go the other way, still tuck, drop it. And look up. Tuck it in the middle and peck like a pigeon. And then let's do a side lunge. Go the other way. And come on up and grab a stick. Okay, gym stick day, starting with some dynamic swimmers. Go the other way. And an overhead or in front, side to side. Behind the back at the waist, twist at the waist. And then bring it to just above the knees, bend the knees, hinge at the waist, bring the hands around between the knees, pull up. And then bring the stick around to the front. Hold on with two hands near the top. Come back, hinge at the waist, stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one hand. Other hand comes underneath the armpit, grabs the shoulders, hinge at the waist, and tug. Repeat that on the other side. And then bring the stick to the side of the foot, of one foot. Push out with the top hand, pull in with the bottom, hinge at the waist. And then repeat on the other side. Bring the stick out front, bring the toes of one foot about 6 inches away, drop the top of the stick to the collarbone, slide down, lift the sole, and wiggle. And then repeat that with the other leg. Come on up, press the sole of the first foot against the stick. And then the other. Bring one foot forward, the other foot, you're on the toes in the back, slide down, stretch the hip flexors. Repeat the other way. Come on up, grab one leg by the shin, ankle, or toes. Stretch the quads. And then the other. Bring the first foot in front. Push the knee towards the back as you hinge at the waist. And then repeat with the other leg. Come on down, bring your hand at or near the top and swing behind on one side. And then the other. And then bring stick to the middle, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second, about 20 times. And 20. All right, let's put the stick down. We're going to be on the floor on our backs to do the McGills for the core and spine stabilization. All right. Hands are behind the lower back. One leg is extended, the sole of the other is on the floor. We're going to come up, head, neck, and shoulders just about an inch off the floor and hold for 10. And then we're going to reverse the position of legs and do it again. We'll do 3 rounds. Ready? Up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, and down. Reverse. And up. down, reverse, up, down, reverse, up, and down, reverse, up, reverse, down, I'm sorry, and reverse, up for the last one. And down. All right, take a couple of breaths. Where you are going to be doing some bird dogs on our hands and knees, but if you don't want to be on your knees, you can do some dying bugs. Looks like this. All right, but if you can, hands and knees, palms under the shoulders. We're going to lift the left hand and the right foot. 10. And down, right hand, left foot. And down, left arm, right leg. Down, left leg, right hand. Down, right foot, left hand. Down, right arm, left leg. And down. All right, let's come on to our sides. We're going to do some side planks. You can do them from your knees. You can do 1 foot on top of the other, 1 foot in front of the other, whatever you do, come on up, and it's 10. And down. We're going to do 3 on this side, 3 on the other. Up. And down. And up. And down. All right. Excellent. Switch sides. Up. Down. Up. And down. And the last one up. Excellent. All right, let's go on our backs. We'll leave plus. We do 6 bridges, hands by the side, soles of feet on the floor. We're going to come up, squeeze the glutes, hold for 10 to come back down. Ready? Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. and down, up, and down, up, down, and the last one up, and down. All right, you can either sit or stand. We're gonna do some breath work first here. I'm gonna sit, but feel free to stand. We're doing alternate nostril breathing, closing the right, inhaling left, closing left, exhaling right, inhaling right, and then closing right again to exhale. 7 rounds. Here we go. All right, let's rub those hands together. Cultivate chi. And form a chi ball. And center. 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Bring it up from there. And yeah.
Thank you, Thom.
All right, Mira. Have a great one.
You too.
Where am I?
Enjoy
There
your
I
day.
am. Okay. Nina, take care. Good to see you back. And Richard, we get some bands, the mini bands. Let me just, okay. Start with the lighter band. I'm gonna use green, but you can use yellow. And not the blue. We're gonna do the arms first. Gonna go across to the opposite shoulder and do some tricep extensions. And then switch sides. And we'll do some bicep curls. We're gonna bring it to the opposite hip or thereabouts and come up. And switch sides. All right. I'm gonna use a heavier band. You don't have to, but I am. Around the legs. We're gonna put the band around the ankles. Into athletic position, bending at the knees, hinging at the waist, go left a few steps, back, right, lateral walking. All right. Let's get down on the ground. We're on our backs, keep it around the soles of the feet. Legs are up. And we're going to do some bicycles. And then keep it around the ankles, put the legs on the floor, straight out. And you're gonna lift the legs slightly off the floor and kick out and come back. Kick out from both sides, laterally. And then bring the band up to the hips, or not the hips, above the knees. And we're gonna do the hips. We're gonna come over onto our sides. You got a pillow there? All right, and we're gonna lift the top leg. And then go around to the other side. And repeat. All right. We can take that band off. Stand up. Slide a band again. And we'll do some bows and arrows. All right, go the other way. Very good. Then bring it behind the back around the wrists. Stand out for a second and back in. And that should do it. Excellent. Voila. Have a great day in the sunny, perfect day for a walk, I'd say.
I'll try.
All right.
Have a good time.
You too. Thank you.